Hello and welcome to the eezee Speak Academy Pronunciation Skills Workshop. My name is Howard, and in today's video we're going to focus on the sounds of eezee speak. Let's get started. If you've been following us through this evaluation series, you know that we're working our way through a 2-page evaluation. Today's focus is on the sounds, and they are located in the top 2/3 of this evaluation form. We will be covering each of them and reviewing client performance. Let me review with you what the process is like for us today. We're going to listen to a client audio evaluation example. A rating of 1 to 5 will be assigned for the quality of the pronunciation that we're hearing. We're going to record that number on the top line of the evaluation sheet. We're going to look for scores, ratings, if you will, of 3 or less, and identify them as additional work. We're going to have a second audio evaluation off camera, if you would, and we're going to compare the ratings between the second evaluation and the first evaluation. This gives us a way to evaluate training progress and results to date, and this is something you can do for yourself. Here is the assessment form in a more compact form. I would like to point out that you can download this evaluation and the other evaluations that I've provided for free. There is a link in the video description. I would like to point out that these sounds are in the order in which they are most frequently used in the English language. I've touched on this a little bit before, but here for this purpose, you should know that these are the most popular sounds. Part of my teaching philosophy is that not only should you work on your weak sounds, those that are scored less than 3, but also the sounds that you use the most. And in this case, this is how you know, because these are the most frequently used sounds, and these are the ones you should be working on. In future videos, we're going to do a deep dive into each of these sounds. We're just not there yet. I had to get the evaluations out first. So listen now to client audio that was recorded as she stepped through each one of these boxes.
Hat, up, red,
Slow.
see, hit, term, English, eat, eyes, open, hot, the, she, low, for, church, bank, how, egg, unit,
Unite. It has an E at the end.
yes. So it's not the same sound like
There's unit and there's unite.
unite.
And the difference is the E at the end of the pronunciation.
Okay.
Can you say it again for me?
Unite, hair, Y, cube,
Again?
cube, white,
This one is quit.
without,
With no E.
oh,
When you have the E at the end,
so,
the middle vowel is long.
okay.
I think it's one of the few rules in English that works.
Mm.
And quit.
click. Vision. Soap.
Soup.
Soap. Okay. Boy. Good. Pure. Book. Put. New. Yes. Tower.
Tour. I thought you were going to get that when I think of French whenever I...
Yes, we have that on French. Tour.
Tour de France.
Yes, so.
What we have here in this slide are the results for the first evaluation. I would like to note, when I do the evaluation, I first of all, I absolutely print out the evaluation. I have it in front of me. I use it as a guide to walk through the evaluation. I simply use a pencil and I circle the value, be it a 1, a 3, or a 5. If you want, you could write in a 4 or a 2, but it gets kind of crowded. This evaluation is for the first evaluation. The values are in the white block areas, and you can see what they are. We'll review them in a moment. I do want to point out that the E on the top line in the middle is scored as a 1, as is the IH sound next to it. The A in 8 is weak and scored a 1, as is the I in ice. So these are your primary vowels. Aw, or, both 3, but can use some work. CH in church, very difficult for many, many people. We scored that a 1. R in arc was also scored a 1. I'm just looking at the lowest numbers here, folks. Oo in soup and tooth, we did not score. Things happen when you move quickly. The next slide combines the assessment from the first evaluation with the second evaluation. And what we want to do here is compare the values between the first and second evaluations. In our case, they were done about after 10, 12 hours of instruction. So within a month, this particular comparison was done. So like I said, compare the first and the second rows. Increases show improvement. If you have ratings less than a 3, less than or equal to a 3, those are areas of concern. And here I try and identify specifically areas. We don't want to overwhelm the client. We want to highlight a few areas worthy of further work. On this particular slide, we combine the results of 2 evaluations. The first evaluation is in white, and the second evaluation is under it in the black strip with the white letters. And it's here when we compare the first and second evaluations, we can see consistency, we can see large movements, or we can just see areas that didn't move and show signs of consistent, no progress. We need to work on them some more. So in this case, you'll see that the E stayed at 1 for each evaluation. Definitely needs work. We had improvement with the IH sound. ING I flagged because it's so used so frequently. There was good improvement, but I have a sense that we need more work there. The vowel A, such as in the word 8, showed weakness at 1 for both evaluations. The same. I is interesting. You went from a 1 to a 5. So that's something we need to look at for consistency. The TH is a 3. We should look at it. Awe in law was also consistent 3, or something to look out for. The CH in church requires some work. R in arc needs work. U in soup. And the rest of the evaluation is pretty stable. So this is how we do it. We do an evaluation. We come back a couple of weeks later. We do another evaluation. We compare the results. We make recommendations. And we ask the client to practice those sounds. And our philosophy is you practice sounds by using words containing those sounds. So we load the client up with lots of practice words. Evaluations are challenging because they happen quickly and are often spoken by unfamiliar and culturally different voices. It's not necessarily someone who grew up in our hometown. It could easily be someone from another country. And this is reality. You go somewhere, you meet a new person, you listen to them speak, you don't know where they're from. You have to adapt to their spoken word. Remember, we all hear things differently, and as a result, our evaluations will be different. And that's fine. The quality of the speech is in the ear of the listener. They really tell you if the pronunciation is good or not. And let me just say that the ultimate goal here is to help you fine-tune your hearing so that you can identify, isolate, and correct your pronunciation as you are speaking. You need to familiarize yourself with the sounds, you need to distinguish them, and you need to do it when you're speaking to someone you haven't met before. And finally, for this particular video, evaluations are quick and easy to do. I encourage you to do one for yourself and for others. They provide a methodology for you to use now to create a baseline of proficiency or measurement of proficiency, and you can use them anytime in the future to measure your progress. Definitely, you want to use them in conjunction with the other evaluation tools. And remember, there's a link in the description to get to the free download. Be sure to watch the remaining videos to complete the evaluation. There are 2 more after this one. And remember to apply this experience towards your own evaluation. Well, that's it for today. I want to thank you for watching. I'll say bye for now, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching, listening, and putting your brain to work. As we end the video, I would like to ask you to support the channel. If you are inclined, click thumbs up to give us a like. Click the subscribe button to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. If you have the time, please leave a comment and share your experience. Please know that I appreciate and value your viewership and comments very much. And finally, always remember to speak slowly, clearly, and completely, using adequate air for each sound. This is the ultimate key to your success. This is Howard saying bye for now.